Aloha, and welcome to the Hawaii Air National Guard's recognition ceremony. Today, we'll be honoring our nominees and winners of the annual Launʻole Awards. I am Major Koani Lau from the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron, and I'll be one of your MCs for today's ceremony.
I'm Senior Master Sergeant Misty Park from the 201st Combat Operations Squadron, and I'll be your other MC for this ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the presentation of the colors by the Hawaii Air National Guard, Honor Guard, and the singing of the National Anthem by Master Sergeant Brad Venezuela of the 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron, and Hawaii Pono'i by Senior Airman Claire Bonilla of the 154th Force Support Squadron. We'll then have the invocation by Chaplain John Robles.
Present.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hawaiʻi pono'i nana'i komo'i kalani ali'i ke ali'i makualani e kamehameha e na kaua e pale me ka ie makualani e kamehameha e na kaua e pale me ka ie.
First of all, I'd like to thank all the nominees hand-selected for this award. You've done a great job up to this point in your vocation. You were hand-selected for a purpose, on purpose. Please join me in prayer. E puli kako. Good and gracious Lord, we thank you for this joyous occasion that brings us together to cheer those accomplishing a great milestone in their Air Force career. We thank you for surrounding them with family, friends, and colleagues who patiently mentored and sharpened them for such a time as this. It is with hard work, discipline, and faithful to duty that led these airmen here today. It is also with great grace and a teachable spirit that they'll be able to carry on today's mission with integrity, service before self, and excellence in all they do. I pray for humble hearts as they lead, guide, and supervise today's airmen in the Hawaii Air National Guard. Continue, O God, to strengthen them to become a great example for others to follow. I pray this in your most holy name. Amen.
On behalf of the Commander, Hawaii Air National Guard, General Joseph Harris, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests who are tuning in from other locations. Governor of the State of Hawaii, the Honorable Josh Green.
The Adjutant General, Hawaii National Guard, Major General Kenneth Hara.
Deputy Adjutant General, Hawaii National Guard, Brigadier General Stephen Logan.
Assistant Adjutant General, Air, Headquarters, Hawaii Air National Guard, Brigadier General Christoph Sills.
Commander, 154th Wing, Brigadier General Philip Mallory.
Headquarters, Hawaii Air National Guard, Director of Staff, Colonel Daniel Rajan.
Hawaii National Guard Command Senior Enlisted Leader, Chief Master Sergeant Zandra Fox.
Hawaii Air National Guard Command Chief, Master Sergeant Marianne Martin.
154th Wing Command Chief Master Sergeant Kurt Uchimura.
Hawaii Air National Guard Group Commanders. On behalf of the Hawaii National Guard Enlisted Association, we would like to also welcome Mr. Marcos Sabal, representing USAA. Finally, a big aloha to all commanders, chiefs, joint partners, retirees, Hawaii Air National Guard members, family and friends of our award nominees who are joining us virtually. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Commander, Hawaii Air National Guard, Major General Joseph Harris.
Aloha, haeng ʻohana. Thank you for your attention and participation in today's ceremony. I am Major General Joe Harris, Commander of the Hawaii Air National Guard, and your official host for today's Launʻole ceremony. As host, I need to give special thanks to our distinguished guests. The Honorable Josh Green, MD, Governor, State of Hawaii, Representative Ed Case, Senator Brian Schatz for the certificates for our winners, Major General Hara, the Adjutant General, State of Hawaii, Brigadier General Logan, the Deputy Adjutant General, State of Hawaii, Command Chief Master Sergeant Fox, Hawaii National Guard Senior Enlisted Leader, Colonel Michelle Lobianco, Commander, 15th Wing, and of course my fellow serving general officers, Brigadier General Sills, our Assistant Adjutant General for Air, and Brigadier General Mallory, our 154th Wing Commander, who are both part of today's ceremony. My thanks to all of you and all the other commanders and chiefs that have helped define the culture of excellence in the Hawaii Air National Guard and contributed to this year's momentum that led us to this very special day. As always, it takes a lot of work to put this event on. This year, Chief Martin and our team of volunteers from across the Haiyang, along with our award-winning public affairs team, have once again applied their creativity, expertise, and sheer hard work to produce another great event. So big mahalos to all of you. Launʻole means without peer or beyond comparison. We use it to refer to our very best. We put it on our coins for its special meaning. And this ceremony is our way in the Hawaii Air National Guard to honor and celebrate that meaning. It's our unique way to recognize the best of a small group of the very best of us that in most cases have already been recognized within their units as a quarterly award winner or some other form of recognition that made them a clear choice to be nominated to compete for a Launʻole Award in their category. Only the very best are nominated, and only one of those wins. But considering what it takes just to get nominated, it's easy to see that all nominees are winners, just to be considered. I want all our haeng ʻohana and friends and family to understand that. Launʻole nomination is a win in and of itself. This year, the quality of nominations in nearly all categories was exceptional. We had quarterly award winners in every category competing with one another. We also had real-world events on our calendar like last year, like our multiple worldwide deployments in nearly every mission set, as well as the Task Force 5-0 in response to the Lahaina wildfires, the Joint Task Force Red Hill, and many local exercises that many of you participated in here at home. These events helped create outstanding opportunities for our very best to excel and perform at the highest levels. So there were plenty of incredible submissions and I hope you all are as proud of them as I am of the accomplishments of our nominees. The outstanding effort going into awards elevates the membership experience in the Hawaii Air National Guard. It helps with recruiting, retention, readiness, and mission accomplishment, and I could not be happier about that. Please keep telling our story to friends and family so all who can join and contribute get the chance to join and contribute to our proud Hawaii Air National Guard ʻohana. So in closing, my thanks to all of you who have written awards packages this year, helped with your group's Spirit Award, or helped with this ceremony. You have done excellent work. Please keep it up. And if you were submitted for anything this year, thank you for your standout performance. We could not be more proud or grateful for what you have done. Mahalo to all again for making this year's Launʻole event possible and keeping the spirit of its rich history alive and growing strong in the Hawaii Air National Guard. Now please join me in congratulating and celebrating our winners as they are announced. Mahalo.
And now, a message from the Adjutant General, Hawaii National Guard, Major General Kenneth Hara, and the Governor of the State of Hawaii, the Honorable Josh Green.
Aloha. As the Adjutant General of the State of Hawaii, I send my heartfelt congratulations to the 2023 Launʻole Award nominees for your outstanding service, achievements, and commitment to the Hawaii Air National Guard. The Hawaii National Guard has perpetuated a legacy of protecting Hawaii citizens, visitors, and property, preserving peace, and enabling a prosperous Hawaii. Through your efforts, commitment, and selfless service, you, the nominees, have stepped forward to meet all challenges. The Hawaii National Guard served a vital role during the state's response to the Maui wildfires and other disasters, while simultaneously executing the Air Guard's federal missions. I am proud of your noteworthy accomplishments and commend you for your pride and determination to always excel. Mahalo to each and every one of you for serving in the Hawaii Air National Guard, and congratulations again to all the nominees of the 2023 Launʻole Award nominees.
Aloha. I'm honored to recognize the Hawaii Air National Guard and congratulate this year's Launʻole Award nominees and winners. Over the past year, the Hawaii Air National Guard supported the state's Joint Task Force, aiding the County of Maui in its efforts to recover from the tragic Lahaina wildfires. Your quick response and hard work helping bring recovery, security, and most importantly, hope to a devastated community made all the difference. In addition, you maintain the state of readiness that brings security and stability to our region and around the world. Mahalo for that. You've been fantastic.
Thank you, Major General Harris, Major General Hara, and Governor Green. Launʻole is a Hawaiian phrase meaning beyond comparison or without peer. The phrase Launʻole describes our Hawaii Air National Guard's vision to be a professional force that is second to none or simply the best. The Hawaii National Guard is an ʻohana of warriors proudly leading throughout vast military domains, investing in our members, partnering in our communities, rapidly innovating and evolving, and poised and ready to serve our state and the nation. The individuals being recognized today have demonstrated the vision and strategic priorities of Hawaii Air National Guard and live by the core values: integrity, service, excellence, teamwork, and aloha. They are truly Launʻole.
Individual Launʻole Award winners will receive the following award items: Hawaii National Guard State Recognition Ribbon, an individual trophy, a congratulatory letter, and a certificate of recognition. Their name and unit engraved on the large perpetual trophy made of the Hawaiian milo tree, gift bags donated by USAA and HNGEA. For our enlisted members, a complimentary one-year membership to the Hawaii National Guard Enlisted Association.
Along with celebrating our airmen's accomplishments, each group will compete for the perpetual Kaleo Nui Award. Kaleo Nui means the loud voice. The award will go to the group with the most spirit. Each group submitted a 1-minute video and were evaluated by leadership. The decisions were based on 3 things: organization, pride, originality, and group chant or sing. You'll see the videos throughout the ceremony, and the award winner will be announced at the end.
Aloha from the Med Group where the pride takes flight. To mission strong, day and night. GMU's the heartbeat keeping warriors fit. Innovate, adapt, cohesion, legit. Live services shots, they don't care, so fine. Routine health checks, making sure we shine. 2,000 members strong, we stand tall. Supporting our airframes, giving our all.
At the tip of the spear, but the heart's true beat. In unity we stand, never facing defeat. 154 where pride resides, in the high yang where the spirit abides. That one all hazards we face with might. Search and extraction in the day or night. Decon, triage, life-saving art for islands served, playing our part. Oahu, Maui, Kauai, Big Island, while fires in Lahaina, we stood tall. Cold Thunder, TS, Red Hills, acclaim. On these missions we've carved our name.
Not the tip of the spear, but the heart's true beat. In unity we stand, never facing defeat. 154 where pride resides, in the high yang where spirit abides.
Let's get started.
Our airmen focus on adapting to military requirements, being part of the profession of arms, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. They prepare for increased responsibilities and ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to operate, both at home station and in an expeditionary environment. Airmen are introduced to the institutional competencies and continue to broaden their technical skills. To present the nominees for Outstanding Airman of the Year, we have previous Airman of the Year winner, Staff Sergeant Aaron Moriyama.
Aloha, I'm Staff Sergeant Moriyama of the 154th Operations Support Squadron and the 2020 Airman of the Year Award winner. The nominees for the Outstanding Airman of the Year are full-time A1C Kayla Mizrazrick, Headquarters Hyang ʻole 109th EWS. Senior Airman Mitchell Waikiki, 201st Intelligence Squadron. Part-time A1C Robin Diana, 154th Security Forces Squadron. Senior Airman Jared Tumanang, 298th Support Squadron. Congratulations to all of our Outstanding Airmen of the Year nominees.
The Airman of the Year in the full-time category and nominee for the Air Force Outstanding Airman of the Year is Senior Airman Mitchell Waikiki, 201st Intelligence Squadron.
Senior Airman Mitchell Waikiki is a cryptologic analyst and reporter with the 201st Intelligence Squadron. Although a junior member of the Joint Reporting Team, Airman Waikiki served as lead trainer, overseeing the production of 200 intel reports. Airman Waikiki produced over 50 serialized intelligence reports that satisfied 133 Level 1 intelligence needs and answered 4 PACAF key intelligence questions. As the adversary air tactics subject matter expert, Airman Waikiki contributed 18 reports to the Asian Tactics Analysis Team, supporting tactics developments for both U.S. and Five Eye partners. His efforts were lauded by the Commander, Pacific Air Forces, and the Commander, Air Combat Command. Senior Airman Waikiki will also go on to compete as the 2023 Outstanding Airman of the Year. Senior Airman Mitchell Waikiki is the Hawaii Air National Guard Full-Time Airman of the Year.
The Airman of the Year in the part-time category is Airman First Class Robin Diana, 154th Security Forces Squadron.
Airman First Class Robin Diana is a Security Forces journeyman with the 154th Security Forces Squadron. Airman First Class Diana deployed in support of Joint Task Force Maui, aiding Maui police in 552 incidents and enabling 1,400 presence patrols to secure 3,000 affected structures. She was also the sole 154th Security Forces representative, performing a security detail in support of the 47th Annual Friendship Festival in Yokota Air Base, Japan. At home station, Airman First Class Diana defended the 2023 Adjutant General Association of the U.S. Conference, trained 6 Army soldiers in quick response force tactics for Task Force Maui, and backfilled as an armor managing the inventory of weapons worth over $250,000. Additionally, Airman First Class Diana volunteered her time by serving as a judge for the Hawaii Police Department Annual Elementary School Junior Police Officer Competition for 1,500 students from across 120 schools. Airman First Class Robin Diana is the Hawaii Air National Guard Part-Time Airman of the Year.
non-commissioned officers continue occupational growth and become expert technicians while developing as leaders, supervisors, managers, and mentors in the profession of arms. Additionally, they ensure they keep themselves and subordinates trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate at home station and abroad. NCOs understand and internalize airmen leadership qualities and progress toward advanced foundational competencies in preparation for increased responsibilities, while pursuing professional development through a variety of means, including enlisted professional military education. To present the nominees for Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Senior Airman Charity Musico.
Aloha, my name is Charity Musico from the 15th Wing, daughter of late Master Sergeant Tara Gallego of the 201st Intelligence Squadron and the 2018 Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year winner. Your nominations for Outstanding Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year: full-time, Master Sergeant Christopher Brune, 292nd Combat Communications Squadron. Tech Sergeant Jessica Villegas, 201st Combat Operations Squadron. Part-time, Tech Sergeant Isaac Sarsona, 154th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. Tech Sergeant Kalealani Souza, 298th Support Squadron. Congratulations to all the Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year nominees.
The Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year in the part-time category and nominee for the Air Force Outstanding Airman of the Year is Tech Sergeant Kaleolani Souza, 298th Support Squadron.
Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year, part-time, Tech Sergeant Kaleolani Souza, 298 Support Squadron. Tech Sergeant Kaleolani Souza is the NCOIC of Security Forces for the 298 Support Squadron. She led her team of 11 defenders to protect $25 million in equipment over 200 personnel and provided mission assurance for the air defense of Hawaii. Additionally, Tech Sergeant Souza directed flight line security during exercises Balikatan and Cope Thunder, ensuring force protection for 17,600 U.S. and Philippine Armed Forces. She served as a lead medic at the bilateral air contingent exercise, training 100 Philippine Air Force members on tactical combat casualty care. Moreover, Tech Sergeant Souza supported the Maui Wildfire Joint Task Force by leading a 24-person quick reaction force to patrol 2,170 acres and control 22 re-entry points, which enabled search and rescue efforts, safeguarded the community. Furthermore, she served as the 18 MSG Det 2 flight chief in the successful execution of the Bellows Air Force Station defense plan, safeguarding permanent party members and $88 million in assets. Finally, Tech Sergeant Souza was highlighted in the Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force's Air Force Sergeants Association keynote address as an example of what the Guard brings to the flight. Tech Sergeant Souza will go on to compete as the 2023 Outstanding NCO of the Year. Tech Sergeant Souza is the Hawaii Air National Guard Part-Time NCO of the Year.
The Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year in the full-time category is Master Sergeant Christopher Brune, 292nd Combat Communications Squadron.
Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year, full-time, Tech Sergeant Christopher Brune, 292nd Combat Communications Squadron. Tech Sergeant Christopher Brune is a cyber transport systems craftsman with the 292nd Combat Communications Squadron. Tech Sergeant Brune orchestrated the establishment of a joint communications security account, enabling remote key capabilities for over 200 cryptographic assets. He also coordinated a total force integrated team to strengthen an aging base cyber infrastructure, transitioning from copper to fiber optic cabling, resulting in the reduction of network outages by 75%. Tech Sergeant Brune's technical expertise was instrumental in the repair of a major cable breakage, restoring connectivity for the Office of Special Investigations within 4 hours, establishing timely threat communication to partner forces and derailing an attack on a Kenyan school. Additionally, Tech Sergeant Brune volunteered as a range safety officer and medical aid, enhancing the weapons proficiency and medical response for his fellow service members. Tech Sergeant Brune is the Hawaii Air National Guard full-time NCO of the Year.
Senior non-commissioned officers serve as leaders in the profession of arms, focusing on leading teams and shaping the future force. They advise, supervise, and mentor others to further grow and develop junior enlisted airmen and non-commissioned officers under their charge. They continue professional development through a variety of means, including enlisted professional military education, and utilize their leadership experience to integrate subordinates' talents, skills, and abilities with other teams to effectively accomplish the mission. Senior NCOs participate in decision-making processes on a variety of technical, operational, and organizational issues. To present our nominees for Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year is Master Sergeant Ken Hayashi.
Aloha, I'm Master Sergeant Ken Hayashi of the 169 Air Defense Squadron and the 2022 Senior NCO of the Year winner. The nominees for the Outstanding Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year are, for full-time, Master Sergeant Ryan Hunt of the 154th Operation Support Squadron and Master Sergeant Kelly Kruger of the 169 Air Defense Squadron. And for part-time, Master Sergeant Nathaniel Christie of the 199 Weather Flight. Congratulations to all of our outstanding Senior Non-Commissioned Officers of the Year nominees.
The Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year in the part-time category and nominee for the Air Force Outstanding Airman of the Year is Master Sergeant Nathaniel Christie, 199th Weather Flight.
Master Sergeant Nathaniel Christie is a weathercraftsman with the 199th Weather Flight. Master Sergeant Christie deployed and led weather forces throughout the European theater as EUCOM's meteorological and oceanographic NCOIC. He orchestrated ally, partner nation, and joint force in environmental support for 29 DoD agencies, aiding a 200% increase in forces and ensuring distinct advantages for Russian deterrence. During the Ukraine crisis, he guided 11 agencies in the development of an environmental assessment that detailed the likely timing of a Russian invasion based on weather factors. The Joint Staff briefed his calculations to the SecDef, providing critical intelligence for mission execution success. In response to the Maui fires, he led the Joint Task Force Weather Crisis Planning by standing up a 24/7 Weather Operations Center, providing weather impacts to shape strategy, plans, and recovery efforts. He coordinated and synced actions of 10 joint DoD, Hawaiʻi, federal, and state partners, unifying efforts to optimize safe operations with a common operational weather picture. He also served as the squadron's additional duty first sergeant, where he greatly increased unit morale, health, and welfare. His leadership directly impacted the unit's outstanding 100% retention rate. Master Sergeant Christie will also go on to compete as the 2023 Outstanding Senior NCO of the Year. Master Sergeant Christie is the Hawaii Air National Guard part-time Senior NCO of the Year.
The Senior Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year in the full-time category is Master Sergeant Kelly Kruger, 169th Air Defense Squadron.
Master Sergeant Kelly Kruger is the superintendent of the Hawaii Region Interface Control Cell at the Pacific Air Defense Sector. She conducted a test of a cloud-based data link system that will provide connectivity to isolated areas of the U.S. Indo-PACOM theater. Additionally, Master Sergeant Kruger played a key role in strengthening the U.S. Indo-PACOM data link architecture through 10 critical upgrades of a $5 million weapon system. She managed the integration of an upgraded weapon system, trained 11 instructors, optimized operations, and maximizing the system's effectiveness. Furthermore, she cultivated professional networks spanning 6 squadrons, fostering collaboration and contributing to the success and modernization of a $250,000 PACAF asset. In addition to her military duties, Master Sergeant Kruger served as a president of the 298th Air Defense Group's morale building, professional development, and fundraising organization. Under her leadership, an 8-member team successfully facilitated 20-unit fundraisers, generating over $9,100. She also completed the Senior Non-Commissioned Officer Academy course and the Advanced Data Link Management course, further enhancing her skills and expertise. Master Sergeant Kruger's dedication to improving morale within the group is evident through her efforts in planning and organizing the 298th Air Defense Group's end-of-year party. Overall, Master Sergeant Kelly Kruger's outstanding leadership, technical expertise, and commitment to excellence have made significant contributions to the success and modernization of the U.S. Indo-PACOM Theater and the group she serves. Master Sergeant Kruger is the Hawaii Air National Guard full-time Senior NCO of the Year.
Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
How are we gonna win this year?
We dance.
Let's move tonight. ADG is hot tonight. We gon' watch the skies all night. Let's groove tonight. ADG big is the what? Hey, big is the what? D. Big is the what? G. Big is the what? Yeah. Big is a Super Bowl. ADG numero UNO. They asking for answers like you don't know.
All day, all night, 1 G, 1 fight, 2 that S. Someday.
Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. We ain't the show for you. Not another play this game for two. You may hate us, but we ain't gon' die. Tell them bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye.
First sergeants provide a dedicated focal point for all readiness, health, morale, welfare, and quality of life issues within their organizations. At home station and in expeditionary environments, their primary responsibility is to build and maintain a mission-ready force. First sergeants derive their authority from the unit commander and advise the commander, command chief master sergeant, and other enlisted airmen on morale, discipline, mentoring, well-being, recognition, and professional development. They ensure the enlisted force understands the commander's policies, goals, and objectives, and conduct quality force reviews on all enlisted performance reports, decoration recommendations, and other personnel actions. Working with their fellow senior non-commissioned officers and supervisors, first sergeants ensure equitable and effective discipline. To introduce our nominees for First Sergeant of the Year is Master Sergeant Caitlin Davis.
Aloha, I am Master Sergeant Caitlin Davis, First Sergeant of the 154th Mission Support Group, and the 2022 First Sergeant of the Year Award winner. The nominee for the First Sergeant of the Year is Master Sergeant Brandon Ozaki, 154th Civil Engineering Squadron.
The First Sergeant of the Year and nominee for the Air Force Outstanding Airman of the Year is Master Sergeant Brandon Ozaki, 154th Civil Engineering Squadron.
Master Sergeant Brandon Ozaki is a first sergeant with the 154th Civil Engineering Squadron. Master Sergeant Ozaki led the charge of the 154th Civil Engineering Squadron, providing mentorship and mission-ready airmen to support RCP rotations, Joint Task Force Red Hill, and Joint Task Force Maui Wildfire Response. Master Sergeant Ozaki mobilized in support of RCP-1, providing multi-country support to his Tactical Air Control Party and Combat Weather Squadron airmen, enabling 70 airstrikes and defending 9 air and ground attacks in Syria and Iraq. While mobilized, Master Sergeant Ozaki forward deployed to outposts in both Syria and Iraq to conduct outside-the-wire combat support for his Tactical Control Party and First Sergeant support for airmen at Al-Assad and Erbil air bases. His actions provided support to 5 U.S. Army task force and 4,000 troops, ensuring mission success for combined Joint Task Force Operation Inherent Resolve. His dedication to the airmen is unwavering, organizing biweekly resiliency sessions for the warfighters and organizing multiple expeditionary base morale events. Back at home station, Master Sergeant Ozaki was elected by his peers to serve as the Heian Ho'okela First Sergeant Council President, raising over $12,000 to help airmen in need, to include wildfire victims, Pono Pantry donations, and 2 $500 scholarships to deserving airmen. Master Sergeant Ozaki will also go on to compete as the 2023 Outstanding First Sergeant of the Year. Master Sergeant Ozaki is the Hawaii Air National Guard First Sergeant of the Year.
Aloha, I'm Senior Master Sergeant Russell Messinas of the 154th Maintenance Group and a member of the Hawaii Air National Guard Honor Guard. Since the Air Force's earliest days, the Honor Guard has led the way as representatives of all airmen serving around the world. They represent every member, past and present, of the United States Air Force. Honor Guardsmen are volunteers and are the standards for discipline and military professionalism. This year's recipient of the Hang Honor Guard Member of the Year Award has been a proud member of the Hang Honor Guard since 2014 and then has excelled in all areas associated with each ceremony. He continues to uphold our motto, Ho'ihie me kana hano hano, or to honor with dignity.
This year's Hawaii Air National Guard Honor Guard Member of the Year is Tech Sergeant Reed Suzuki of the 154th Comptroller Flight.
We fly, we fight, protect this nation. Be strong, be brave, don't test our patience. Build up, break down when we need to. Fly out, arm up when they need you. Feed and bleed is a beast we feed. You need to believe and trust in me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Took an oath to keep them safe. Run and walk at a different pace. Be base in an unknown place. Silhouettes of a warrior's face. Respect to the ones before me. Defend the land, the skies and the seas. Spirits in the wind and the breeze. Gives me strength in my time of need. Don't stop. Find strength from within. Push come to shove, we fought to win. Dedication is the force we breathe. Look to your wing if you choose to succeed. Hey, motivation in the air. Fly so high in the sun we stare. Live by our motto, integrity first. Service before self. Excellence in all we do.
Moving on, the officer categories, company grade officer responsibilities require a vast skill set, charged with learning and becoming experts of their career field, and developing core foundational competencies and leadership skills in preparation for future command. To announce the nominees for Company Grade Officer of the Year is Major Kimberly Gushiguma.
Aloha, I'm Major Kimberly Gushikuma from Detachment 1, 154th Medical Group and the 2014 Company Grade Officer of the Year. And the nominees for Company Grade Officer of the Year are full-time, Captain Tina Canudis, 154th Force Support Squadron. First Lieutenant Lydia Shroud, 169th Air Defense Squadron. And part-time, Second Lieutenant Benjamin Suiso, 154th Security Forces Squadron. Congratulations to all the nominees. The Company Grade Officer of the Year in the full-time category is Captain Tina Canudis, 154th Force Support Squadron.
Captain Tina Canudis is an operations officer with the 154th Force Support Squadron. Captain Canudis oversaw the fatality search and recovery teams during the Maui wildfire response while managing accountability for 685 airmen over 6 exercises, 4 named operations, and 4 combatant commands, enhancing multinational joint interoperability. While dual-hatted as a U.S. Indo-PACOM JTF Red Hill Deputy 1 and the Personnel Readiness Officer, Captain Canudis oversaw the accountability of 276 joint personnel and 135 increment items from across 5 MAJCOMs, ensuring the safe and expeditious defueling of over 100 million gallons of fuel. Her leadership in PACF-IG resulted in the successful execution of 9 unit effectiveness inspections, leading a 61 personnel inspection team to validate 2,000 findings to align MAJCOM with strategic ACE initiatives. Additionally, Captain Canudis is a mental fitness advocate and obtained 9 continuing education units in organizational behavior management and becoming a state board certified and licensed behavior analyst. She effectively applied her expertise in supporting the reintegration of the Maui Fatality Search and Recovery Team, as well as her team on the Joint Staff. Captain Canudis is the Hawaii Air National Guard Full-Time Company Grade Officer of the Year.
The Company Grade Officer of the Year in the part-time category is Second Lieutenant Benjamin Suiso, 154th Security Forces Squadron.
Second Lieutenant Benjamin Suiso is an operations officer in charge with the 154th Security Forces Squadron. Second Lieutenant Suiso postured 60 defenders as the first boots on the ground following the Lahaina Maui wildfires. He mobilized his team within 24 hours in support of Joint Task Force Maui to assist the Maui Police Department with a quick response force responding to 552 incidents. Second Lieutenant Suiso excelled as the Task Force Maui Quick Response Commander, controlling 48 defenders and 1,400 mobile vigilance presence patrols. He led his team to preserve the scene, allowing the FEMA and the Seaburn Enhanced Response Force packages to conduct search and rescue operations. Second Lieutenant Suiso responded to a direct brush fire threat in Oluwalu village, directing people to safety and suppressing the spread of the Maui wildfire, utilizing fire extinguishers until fire crews could respond. Second Lieutenant Suiso also commanded the Army National Guard's Civil Support Alpha Company, leading 96-member team, and authorized 5 operational revisions, earning him the unit's Company Grade Officer of the Year award. Second Lieutenant Suiso is the Hawaii Air National Guard part-time Company Grade Officer of the Year.
Field grade officers' area of responsibility increases, becoming instrumental in the guidance and development of the enlisted leaders and company grade officers. Through leveraging their skills and leadership experience, field grade officers demonstrate, inspire, and develop airmen to ensure effective force development and mission accomplishment. To announce the nominees for Field Grade Officer of the Year is Colonel Glenn Hayase.
Aloha, I'm Colonel Glenn Hayase of the 154th Mission Support Group and the 2018 Field Grade Officer of the Year Award winner. Nominees for Field Grade Officer of the Year are full-time Major Michael Hank, 154th Operations Support Squadron. Lieutenant Colonel Marconi Kabatbat Jr., 201st Combat Operations Squadron. Part-time Major Allison De Los Santos, 154th Security Forces Squadron. Congratulations to all the Field Grade Officer of the Year nominees.
The Field Grade Officer of the Year in the full-time category is Major Michael Hank, 154th Operations Support Squadron.
Field Grade Officer of the Year full-time Major Michael Hank, 154th Operations Support Squadron. Major Michael Hank is the C-17 Lead Airdrop Program Manager with the 154th Operations Support Squadron, flying with the 204th and 535th Airlift Squadrons. Major Hank was the lead planner and primary designer for the largest Mobility Air Forces exercise in Joint Base Pearl Harbor HICM history, Joint Pacific Multinational Readiness Center 24 TAC 01, served as the JTF Joint Air Operations Center Director, resulting in the first live-fire high-range mission, HICM's largest mixed AMC formation flight, is 16 ship. Major Mike Hank garnered personal praise from the I Corps Commander, JTF Ground Commander, Lieutenant General Bunsen, and the AMC Commander, General Michael Minahan, for initiating a quantum leap forward in mobility, air power, and coordination in the Pacific. Major Mike Hank was the lead planner and mission commander for Exercise Cobra Gold 23, the 82nd Airborne's largest Indo-PACOM exercise, volunteering to fulfill the role normally reserved for an 06 in order to save the exercise from cancellation, and achieved an 8-ship direct launch from Diego Garcia to the drop zone in Thailand with 450 82nd Airborne paratroopers and 150 Royal Thai Army paratroopers. Major Mike Hank set up a donation site along with a community volunteer and enlisted the help of Maui Brewing Company to gather over 9,000 pounds of supplies, including food, water, tents, shoes, walkers, and crutches, then gained approval from the 535th Airlift Squadron leadership to turn 2 local C-17 training flights into supply runs for Maui wildfire victims, and personally flew the supplies to Maui with 204th and 535th members, delivering critical supplies to support victims in the immediate aftermath of the disaster. Major Michael Hank is the Hawaii Air National Guard full-time Field Grade Officer of the Year.
The Field Grade Officer of the Year in the part-time category is Major Allison De Los Santos, 154th Security Forces Squadron.
Field Grade Officer of the Year, part-time, Major Allison De Los Santos, 154th Security Forces Squadron. Major Allison De Los Santos is the commander of the 154th Security Forces Squadron. Major De Los Santos served as the interim commander of the Security Forces Squadron, testing 41 security force defenders in agile combat employment team tactics, earning the Field Grade Officer of the Quarter award. Major De Los Santos' quick reaction to the Maui wildfire response resulted in a deployment of 29 defenders and corresponding weapons systems within 8 hours of notification. Her efforts were crucial to the National Guard civil support initiatives, ensuring forces are ready and trained to respond to any domestic crisis. Major De Los Santos also volunteered for the Honolulu Police Department's annual Junior Traffic Police Officer Competition, supporting over 1,500 youth across 120 Oahu schools. Major De Los Santos is the Hawaii Air National Guard Part-Time Field Grade Officer of the Year.
And now, it's time to announce the Launʻole winners for the team categories: Winning Team, Service Team, and Outstanding Unit of the Year. The winners will receive a plaque with their team name and unit, and their team name engraved on the large perpetual trophy made from the Hawaiian Milo tree. The first award we will announce is the Winning Team Award. This award recognizes the team whose efforts result in significant improvements to key processes. To announce the nominees is Senior Master Sergeant Todd Schack, Headquarters Hawaii Air National Guard.
Aloha! I am Senior Master Sergeant Todd Schack from Headquarters Hawaii Air National Guard and member of the 2019 Winning Team Award.
The nominees for the Winning Team Award are 154th Operations Support Squadron Intelligence Flight,
and the 298th Support Squadron, Koke'e Air Force Station Team.
Congratulations and a job well done to all of our winning team nominees.
And this year's Winning Team Award goes to the 298th Support Squadron, Koke'e Air Force Station Team.
The 16 Airmen Koke'e Air Force Station Team supported an unprecedented 12 responses to real-world air defense events. By safeguarding air domain awareness and tactical C2 capabilities, they enabled execution of the Pacific Air Defense Sector mission in support of Operation Noble Eagle. Additionally, the Koke'e Air Force Station Team executed $563,000 to revitalize what was the Air Force's worst performing radar of its kind to now functioning well within full mission capable thresholds, minimizing the risk of catastrophic failure for one of 2 long-range radars on the island. They increased the Air Force's allowance of the radar's $2.5 million forward supply point inventory by 2- and 3-fold and established partnerships to leverage the larger Alaska radar network, eliminating months of supply chain delays to repair the legacy system. Moreover, the Koke'e Air Force Station Service Team supported 12 engagements with military and civil leaders and partners, resulting in $2.5 million in real property improvements, 448 man-hours to repair and improve radar structural components, increased funding from Pacific Air Forces, and heightened interest from Civil Air Patrol and junior ROTC units in a challenging recruiting environment. The 298 Support Squadron Koke'e Air Force Station Team is the Hawaii Air National Guard Winning Team of the Year.
The next team award is the Service Team of the Year. This award recognizes the team that provides outstanding service to the Haiyang or community over the last year. To present the nominees, please welcome Senior Master Sergeant Wilda Marita.
Aloha, I'm Senior Master Sergeant Wilda Marita from the 154th Maintenance Operations Flight, a member of the 2018 Service Team Award winner. This year's nominees are the 154th Support Squadron Airmen Family Readiness Program Team and the Hawaii Air National Guard Royal Guard Team.
This year's Service Team Award goes to the Hawaii Air National Guard Royal Guard Team.
Over the past year, the 14 Airmen Royal Guard Ceremonial Team supported 14 official state function and public observance events. These included the Governor's Inauguration Ceremony, Princess Abigail Kauananakoa services, Memorial Day and Veterans Day ceremonies, and numerous parades honoring the rich history of the state of Hawaii. The team dedicated a total of 260 man-hours towards their mainstay functions of drill and ceremony, parade marching, and color guard details. To many in the community, the Royal Guard is the face of the Hawaii National Guard, as they strive to foster a positive public image and bridge the gap between ancient Hawaiian warriors and the National Guard of today. Congratulations to the Royal Guard, the Hawaii Air National Guard Service Team of the Year.
The Outstanding Unit Award recognizes the Haiyang Unit, which excels in mission accomplishment, strategic goal achievement, and process improvement, as well as improving readiness, quality of our people, total force relationships, facilities, equipment, mission force structure relevance and deployments, and community service are also considered. To present the nominees for the Outstanding Unit of the Year, please welcome Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Huff.
Aloha, I'm Lieutenant Colonel John Drama Huff, Commander of the 154th Operations Support Squadron. Winners of the 2022 Outstanding Unit Award. The nominees for Outstanding Unit of the Year are 203rd Air Refueling Squadron and the 298th Support Squadron.
This year's Outstanding Unit of the Year award goes to the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron.
The 203rd Air Refueling Squadron prides itself in being the premier flying unit in the Air Force. Their unwavering commitment to safety and mission success led to the unit executing over 2,000 flying hours and over 350 sorties flown. Furthermore, the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron enabled Operation Noble Eagle, launching 4 short-notice sorties, offloading 15,000 pounds of fuel, all while acting as an airborne command and control platform for 11 real-world events in a 2-month period, protecting Hawaii and the nation from the intrusion of near-peer adversaries. In addition, the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron exemplified its state mission. With less than 18 hours notice, they were able to deliver over 3,700 pounds of supplies and 35 search and rescue personnel to aid in the recovery efforts caused by the Lahaina wildfires. Moreover, within 24 hours, the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron generated an aeromedical evacuation mission utilizing 15 members flying around the clock from Kadena to Honolulu to San Diego, saving a patient's eye and proving the truly unique United States Air Force capability of short-notice global emergency medical response. Additionally, the 203rd Air Refueling Squadron epitomized community outreach by organizing a grounds beautification and invasive species control at the Diamond Head State Monument, spending over 120 man-hours clearing over 600 pounds of weeds and trash, demonstrating the Hawaii Air National Guard's commitment to stewardship of Hawaii's land and natural resources. The 203rd Air Refueling Squadron continues to demonstrate exceptional professionalism and dedication to the mission here at home and across the globe. The 203rd Air Refueling Squadron is the Hawaii Air National Guard Outstanding Unit of the Year.
And now, for results of the Spirit Competition, here to introduce the award winner is Colonel Shane Nagatani, 2023 Kaleo Nui Award winner.
Aloha, I'm Colonel Shane Nagatani, Commander of the 154th Operations Group and winners of the 2023 Kaleo Nui Award. Thank you for all the amazing submissions. The winner of this year's Kaleo Nui Award is the 154th Medical Group.
Aloha from the Med Group, where the pride takes flight. To mission strong, day and night. GMU's the heartbeat, keeping warriors fit. Innovate, adapt, cohesion, legit. Loud services, shots, they don't care, so fine. Routine health checks, making sure we shine. 2,000 members strong, we stand tall. Supporting our airframes, giving our all.
At the tip of the spear, but the heart's true beat. In unity we stand, never facing defeat. 154 where pride resides, in the Haiyang where the spirit abides. That one all hazards we face with might. Search and extraction in the day or night. Decon, triage, life-saving art for islands served, playing our part. Oahu, Maui, Kauai, Big Island, while fires in Lahaina we stood tall. Cope Thunder, TS, Red Hills acclaim. On these missions we've carved our name.
Not the tip of the spear, but the heart's true beat. In unity we stand, never facing defeat. 154 where pride resides, in the Haiyang where spirit abides.
This concludes today's ceremony. Thanks to everyone who helped put this unique experience together. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching.